Bolognese is Italian for ground beef with celery and carrots, or something like that. Makes an amazing tasting pasta sauce. Let's cook. Let's start with chopping up a small carrot. Because I want this to cook quickly, let's make the pieces pretty thin. And 2 stalks of celery. Again, thin pieces will cook quickly and still retain their crunch. Cut a small onion into small pieces. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And 2 cloves of garlic for the garlic press. I've listed all the ingredients at the end. Please stay on board till then. Now, a bit of oil into the pan. I love this wide, deep frying pan because it works well both for frying to start and cooking later on. After all, it is a one-pot experience. And start the vegetables frying. Add the garlic from the garlic press. And cover for 2 minutes. Let's give it a good stir and another minute. Now, ½ pound of ground beef. This is extra lean, so it won't let off a lot of fat. Nothing to be drained. Break the big chunk of meat into smallish pieces. Bigger pieces will make more interesting forkfuls later. I think I may have made them a bit too small here. Add 1 tablespoon of oregano. Stir that in. Add a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. This brand is rather mushy, but I prefer that. Mix that in. And cook covered for a minute. Add 2 cups of beef broth, maybe a bit more later, to make sure the pasta is covered while cooking. Let's give it a taste. A ½ tablespoon of salt. Another taste. That's wonderful. Now, 2 cups of pasta. This is Penne. Anything that results in nice forkfuls will do. Make sure there's enough liquid to cover the pasta. Add more broth if needed at this point. And cook covered for the 10 minutes or so directed by the pasta maker. Since the broth liquid will get absorbed by the pasta, stir frequently to make sure the noodles get enough on all sides. I'll add a 1/4 cup of flour to a cup of cream for thickening. And add that cream mix to the pot. Bring it to a boil to activate the flour. And serve. I saved some of the celery and tomato bits that had only been partly cooked for prettier plating, and prettier photos for the cookbook. Now, finally, a good sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese. Enjoy! That was a wonderful combination of flavors. Bravo! Sorprendente! Ingredients: 1 small onion, 2 stalks celery, 1 small carrot, 2 cloves garlic, oil, 1/2 pound ground beef, 1 14-ounce can diced tomatoes, 1 tablespoon oregano, 2 cups beef broth, 1/2 tablespoon salt to taste, 2 cups pasta, 1/4 cup flour, 1 cup cream, grated Parmesan cheese to garnish.